So you're running a clothing brand right now and you can't seem to get your clothing brand out there. Nobody's hearing about it. Your content isn't going viral on TikTok. Nothing seems to be working. Everything seems to be taking too long to create all of the content, to grow your account. And I want to share with you in this video 3 easy TikTok ideas that you can do for your clothing brand in literally under a minute. These videos take no time to create at all, and they'll really, truly be powerful for you, growing your account on TikTok, getting more eyeballs for your clothing brand, and eventually making more sales for your brand. How do you know this old man on YouTube with gray hair who looks like he's about to die any second? I know this because I've done this for my own clothing brand and I've gotten tons of results for it for my own brand. And so I've seen it work firsthand and I know just how powerful this can be, and I hope it helps you market your own clothing brand. So here it is. Apparel Success is sponsored by my buds over at BrandCrowd. BrandCrowd's a logo maker tool. You type in the name of the logo that you want to have made, hit enter, thousands of logos will come up. You choose the logo that you like, then you can edit and refine that logo as long as you want for free until it's perfect. I made this Hundo P design for my own clothing brand using BrandCrowd. If you're interested, head over to brandcrowd.com/apparel success and you can get up to 66% off at checkout. All right, so the first content idea that I want to share with you for your clothing brand on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, you can use this on any 3 of those if you want, is what I've been doing most for my own clothing brand. And this has worked like crazy in order to build up my following on TikTok. It's something that I've been doing for a long amount of time and it's absolutely crushed for me. And I know that it'll work not only for the niche that I'm selling to, but also for the niche that you're selling to. My clothing brand, I sell to people who live in rural Canada and who experience all the funny things that you experience living in rural Canada, the way that we speak, the things that we go through, and that's who my audience is. And so what I'll do is I'll go out to an area here in Kelowna, British Columbia, which is kind of like a rural area in Canada, and I'll go for little hikes and I'll film these little clips of me walking in different areas, showing some nice views. Sometimes I'll even just sit on my balcony with like the nice view behind me. I'll film 5 or 6 seconds of that, and once I have that, I'll just literally go on TikTok, put some text above my head, and I'll write something really funny about rural Canada, like a little joke or something that you observe in rural Canada that's just funny, that's gonna get a laugh. I'll put a trending sound to it or something that's kind of funny that's gonna go with the vibe of the video, and I'll post it. I don't put any more thought into it. It's literally just to give values, to be funny. And this is a great formula, not just for my niche, but for any niche that you're in. Like for example, let's say that you run a basketball clothing brand. You could literally just sit at the court with your boys, like on the bench, and just film yourself like looking at the camera with everybody playing basketball in the background. Put some text above your head about something funny that happens when you're playing basketball with your buddies, and put that out on TikTok, and it'll likely crush. You don't have to go crazy with production value. You don't have to like put thousands of hours into each TikTok video. TikTok's not meant for that. And to be honest, Instagram Reels isn't like that. YouTube Shorts isn't like that. All this short form content you can pump out really, really quickly. And I highly recommend that you try this strategy for your own brand. It's really risk-free because you don't even have to say any words. You can literally just film yourself for a couple seconds or film something that's going on, put some text on the screen, put some trending audio to it, and that's it. You can do that like 3 times a day relatively easily, and you'd be shocked at how well these videos do for your own clothing brand. The second content idea that's super easy that I highly recommend you try is something that Strawberry Milk Mob has absolutely crushed with on TikTok. All that this girl does is she sells bikinis. She's got this huge bikini line that she's built entirely from TikTok. You've probably seen her if you're on TikTok. And literally she just like opens up her phone and just starts talking like whatever's on her mind, something funny, something that's going on through her day. Like she has this one segment where it's like, reason number 52 why I love men so much. And then so she'll say something really funny for like 3 or 4 seconds. And that's like the whole video. And these videos absolutely crush. They get tons of views. It's built her account. And then every once in a while, she'll make a couple videos where she's trying to sell her clothing or she even mentions her brand, and it absolutely crushes for her. And to make this super clear, the way that I could do this sort of content idea for my own clothing brand is literally just fire up my phone, talk about something that's funny about rural Canada, like reason number 55, why I love living in rural Canada. Blast that off and make it super funny, and then just post it, and that's it. and you don't have to think any more than that, but you're just trying to connect, you're just trying to get in front of your audience, you're trying to offer value, you're trying to be funny, you're letting out your true personality, and that tends to absolutely crush. Now, the third content idea that I want to share with you here is really nuanced, but it's actually super effective at getting sales for your brand. And so after you've done the first content idea, which is just filming yourself and putting text on the screen that relates with your target market, and after you've tried the second idea, which is just talking on camera, talking about something that's going on with your target market's life, the third content idea is, if you've been doing number one and number two effectively, you should have some people writing some comments on some of your videos. And the third content idea is replying to some of these comments with another video. The reason why this is so powerful at getting results for you is because when you reply to a comment on TikTok with a video, it'll actually show the video with the reply in it to the same people who originally watched that video. So if you get a video that goes semi-viral, even if it's like 20K or 50K on TikTok, if you reply to one of the comments with a new video, it'll show that video to the same people who watched that first video. And so this is a great way to actually start selling your clothing. Like maybe you do something clever and relate it to your clothing brand, or bring up your clothing brand, or answer questions about your clothing brand in a reply to comments, because a lot of times people will comment questions about your brand or questions about what's going on, and you can kind of relate it to your brand in that way. And that's a great way to actually convert on the people who are following you, who are watching your videos, who have watched your videos before, and actually work them down the funnel. But the best part about all these ideas is just how simple they are. It can literally be like in an afternoon, you bang out 7 to 14 of these, and you've got the whole week's worth of content done and drafted, and you just release that content throughout the week. It doesn't take a lot of time to film yourself, put some text above your head, and come up with a video idea. It doesn't take that much time to sit in front of the camera for like 5 or 6 seconds, say something funny, and just draft it and post it later. And what a lot of this comes down to is just getting outside of your own head, getting out of your own way, and just allowing yourself to try different things, to not worry as much about what people are saying, and to just get your brand out there. I recorded a 100% free clothing brand course for anybody starting up a clothing brand right now. All you have to do to get access is go to freeclothingcourse.com and go through it at your own pace, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.